Have you ever thought, I'm hopeless at drawing, but say for instance you suddenly want to make a Christmas tree in a hurry? Well, now with the Generations freehand tool, you could actually draw a very quick Christmas tree, and all you need is one side. And I'm just going to use that now as like a template, so I'm going to Control C, Control V, and I'm just going to move it over. So there's my Christmas tree. Now I'm going to use the square tool, and we're just going to hold down the Control key, and I'm just going to draw the trunk of the tree and escape. Now I'm going to actually draw, holding down my Control key, the bottom of the tree. Now I'm going to select it, select my reshape tool, and see if I can find something that looks like a tree. A basket, sorry, for the bottom. Click OK. Yeah, that's pretty good, so I'll hit enter and just move it into the middle. Now it could do with being a fraction longer, and it could do with being a fraction narrower, and I'll generate. Okay, so now I've actually got the basket, if I can get it central, which I'll change to brown to make it a little bit easier to see. And I've got the trunk of my tree, and I'll just make that a lighter colour. Okay, now you're probably thinking, well, that's not looking really crash hot. So I'm just going to zoom in, and I'm going to use this line that I drew just as a template. So now I'm going to grab my closed object drawing tool. I'm going to left click, right click. Now you'll notice now that we have this rubber band effect. Don't let it phase you. Left click, right click, left click, right click, left click, right click, left click, and enter. Escape. Okay, now I've got one side of my tree, so I'm going to get rid of this now. I don't need these. So I'm just going to Control Delete. I'm going to grab that side of the tree and going to do a Control C, clipboard, V, Control Paste, flip it and bring it over. Now I have two sides of my tree. No problem. Grab them again. Now I'm going to go to View Outline, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say Merge and Generate. Now I have my tree. Now it's a bit short on branches, so we'll go again to View Outline. Now this time I'm actually going to right click and divide with a curve, and I'm actually just going to click across, and I just did 3 left clicks and enter and escape, generate, grab the top part of the tree and Control C and Control V. Now I've actually got another part of the tree, bit big, bit wide, so we can bring it in, center it on the top of the tree. Might still be a bit wide. I just might bring this side in a fraction. Okay, I'm going to bring it back onto the top of the tree. That's pretty rough, but we can now select the top part and move it up to the top. Second part and move it up the line. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 bits of tree. Now I'm going to merge them and generate. Now I've got a reasonable looking tree. It's not really symmetrical, but this bit here probably could do with a bit of work, but we can just go in, select it, and as you can see here we've got a couple of dodgy pieces here. So I'm just going to right click and adjust with an arc, and I'm going to put a point there and a point there. That turns a magenta colour and that will even it up. Go over to the other side, put a point there and one there, and we've evened that one up. Escape, enter, and generate. Okay, let's zoom out. That's looking a little bit better. Now I'm going to change the colour of the tree just so that you know it is a Christmas tree, and I'm going to send it green. And I'm going to move that to the top and generate. Now I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to come down here. But I've also got the trunk of the tree. So I'm going to view outline, edit outline, view outline, I'll get it right in a minute. Create a void using existing area. Okay, now we have the basket, the trunk of the tree, and the actual tree itself. Now I might just do a little bit of work here. I might just grab them and just merge them together and drag them down a fraction. Okay, now we have a new tool on the right hand side, which is the star or polygon tool. So I'm going to select it. It's got 5 points. I'm just going to leave that color blue for the moment, leave it auto, and I'm just going to drag a star somewhere near the tree and enter. And I just created another one, so I'm going to escape. Now I can grab the star and place it on the top of the tree and change the color to yellow. Now if we 3D view that, you'll see that it's in a satin mesh. We don't want a satin mesh, so we're going to go complex fill and generate. And I'll have the in and the out, I think, at the top of the tree. And I'm going to move it to position 1. Now I have my tree, which is in and out, and I have the stalk of the tree in and out, and my basket, which is in and out. Whilst we're on the basket, I'll go to complex fill. I'm going to hit my space bar, and I'm going to complex and select pattern. Now I'm going to actually grab the 4 pair, but I'm going to move that one over to the left, put a tick in that one, and move that one and that one to the right. Now they're on 52, I can bring them back to 50 so they're right in the center. Now I'm going to save that and just make it 5 pair. And click OK. OK again. Apply and OK. 3D view. And we have a basket. Type basket. I'm going to go change the stalk from Auto Judge to Satin and generate, and we'll have a look at that. Now the tree, I'm going to change to complex, hit my space bar, go to complex, I'm going to smooth edges, and I'm going to use random stitch length with a maximum step of 7 and a minimum step of 1.5, and I'm going to apply and OK, and we'll 3D view. Okay, so now you have a very quick and easy Christmas tree. I hope you enjoyed that quick lesson.